Finally this week, a multicultural story that spurs a different kind of change, the kind you find in your pocket. Washington, D.C. commuters bombarded with the noise of loud trains and the hectic pace of life in the nation's capital are now being soothed by a more pleasant sound, a mesmerizing countertenor. Hisham Breedlove often performs at the entrance of train stations where he accepts donations of appreciation. Hisham grew up in Zimbabwe, where he perfected his voice at a young age. In Zimbabwe, opera music is revered. Hisham hopes to foster that same appreciation for the art in the U.S. by giving people the opportunity to experience it where they least expect it, on a busy street in the middle of rush hour.
Music is not an endangered species. Classical music, opera, is no longer an endangered species.
Skies up.
Well, when I'm singing out on the metro, I can't even describe the gift that you get from having someone come up to you and tell you, no, I don't have $1 today, but I just want to tell you made my day, and you really touched my soul, and I'm so grateful for that. It made me become a far more humble person. It made me respect human beings and respect the trials and tribulations that they all experience, because we all experience them. Zimbabwe, we were colonized by the British, and South Africa had portions of it that were colonized by the British as well. And, you know, the German, Flemish, the part of the world that still today appreciate and value classical music as if it were a precious jewel. You know, it was a standard in the education system that you take up 2 hobbies. I chose piano and choir. Maybe 3-4 months of being in the choir, my choir director pointed me out of the choir, and she insisted that I do a solo because we had competitions coming up.
It's my very first certificate ever.
That was the buddings of my career as a solo singer, and my parents signed me up at the Zimbabwe College of Music to take private voice lessons. This world-renowned boys' choir, the Drakensberg Boys' Choir School, that was located in the mountains of the Drakensberg in South Africa. After every tour, they were auditioning. And after the auditions, they sent all the other families home and pulled my mom and dad aside. And they asked if it would be possible, if they could possibly actually just leave me right now. And they would provide all my uniforms and everything. I had no idea that one day I'd be sent alone on my own at 17 years old to America with 2 suitcases, and good luck, you know? I had a really tough beginning. You know, I came from a school where I was a semi-celebrity to now being an ant in an anthill in the United States of America. And it was a very daunting feeling, I will not lie. I struggled for my first 2 years. I had a lot of folks that took advantage of me because of my innocence and humbleness. I chose the Metro originally because it was a suggestion from my mom, but then I realized that not only was it a venue to help out with paying a couple of my bills, but I realized that it was a venue that I was able to practice. I was able to promote myself, touch people's lives, and have them touch my life.
We definitely know that our child is gifted and has a gift from God. Yeah. We definitely do know that. Yeah. I know it's for you. I know this is for you. Yeah. I know it's for you. And we're behind you 100%. We have nothing but admiration for you.
Yes, Mama. Yeah, I wonder.
Thank you.
The reason I got into Washington Adventist University was because a gentleman came up to me one day and said, "You have a fantastic voice and I think you'd go far at my school." And I attended the school and they offered me a full ride. I am a countertenor, and countertenor is a male voice range that derived from the early centuries, where they had what we call castrati singers.
He has a very unique voice, and he also is made for the stage. So among the students I've had, one does not get a countertenor very often.
Come in. How are you, honey? Good to see you.
So when you encounter one, it's really quite a pleasure.
Yes, I'm back in DC, and as you can hear, my voice is
Yeah, you don't sound good.
I've been singing at 100 miles an hour. Not necessarily for the money, but just primarily to promote myself.
Well, I suppose that's what keeps you going. Of course, you have all the regulars. They probably miss you.
Yes, they do.
After being gone for a couple of years.
Oh my gosh, yes they do.
You are like an angel coming up the Metro, and I will probably cry every time I hear you sing, for as long as I hear you sing.
Awesome, I love you. For all the years, over the years,
Yes.
from the beginning.
Yes.
I remember.
And then I didn't see you for about 2 years, and I was at Pentagon City, and
Yeah.
I was in a hurry, and I was having a bad day, and I heard your voice coming out from the Metro, and I just wept. I was like, so amazing to see you again.
Thank you.
Can't believe that everybody that passes by him doesn't either stop and listen for a while or give him some money. And anyone who is fortunate enough to hear him sing, it should change their day.
I would love to see him really now take all the skills that he's worked so hard for in the last 10 years and really put them together in a nice package and go out and audition for people away from the Metro, but really in a professional situation. The world needs to hear him.
Oh man, that's awesome sound, awesome sound.
Whether you're selling computers, whether you're selling eggs, whether you're singing in the subway, as long as you do it well,
What he loves,
and you do what you love, and you're happy in your heart. You're happy, boy. That's all I say.
I didn't give up, and that's one of my main mantras in life. Don't give up and keep pushing forward. Once you've achieved greatness, try and double it, you know?
He's so talented. Well, that's it for this week. Join the conversation with us on social media. We are CCTV America on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And now you can watch Full Frame on our new mobile app, available worldwide on any smartphone for free. Get the latest news headlines and connect to us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Weibo. Search CCTV America on your app store to download today. And of course, all of our interviews can still be found online at cctv-america.com. And let us know what you'd like us to take Full Frame next. Simply email us at fullframe@cctv-america.com. Until then, I'm Mei Lee in Los Angeles. We'll see you next time.